What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're going back to Gacharic Spin. Yes, indeed, Gacharic Spin fans, FEELIN, you, come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Home Gnome, and this is actually one of Home Gnome's 3 prioritized requests for the month of August for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Home Gnome. Hope you enjoy the show, man. Home Gnome wanted to see me react to this. It is Gacharic Spin with a tune called Nanmaida. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hold it, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Gacharic Spin, shocking, and the video has 26,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Gacharic Spin. I have no idea. Official live video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it.
Yeah, there's that word official coming off of their official page. Yes, indeedy. Look, you know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. All I'm going to say is we're going to have to just wait and see what happens and hope for the best. Limit Breaker, again, I have no idea, and I have no idea. Yeah, that's where we're at, folks. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
such a double-edged sword. I like it when bands are able to take a song and incorporate multiple styles within the same song. I can appreciate when bands do that. For example, I'm going to use Dream Theater here for an example. You look at any of their instrumentals, whether it be Dance of Eternity or, pretty much any of their instrumentals, and they've had a bunch. And they're always able to incorporate different styles. Like, for example, within the Dance of Eternity, we have moments in there where it's hard rock. We have moments in there where it's obviously progressive rock. We have moments in there where it's more of like a heavy metal style. We'll even have like a jazz, couple of, stanzas thrown in there even. I can always appreciate when bands are able to do that. As long as, if you're going to change the style, give the style time. Give it its due time. One of the things that is kind of being missed with this is they have incorporated a couple of different styles. They had that jazz section, and then they had a waltz section in 3. Dun, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's wonderful. It's nice, but it flies by so quick. It flies by so fast that it feels hurried. It feels like they were just, they want to throw it in there and then get it out of the way as fast as possible. They're not really giving it its due time. I don't know. I appreciate the effort of putting it in, but at the same time, I feel like the execution was lackluster. So that's a weird one. That's I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of torn. I'm kind of torn on that. It's kind of weird seeing Hannah over on stage left. I'm usually used to seeing Hannah over on stage right of center, next to Koga. And I'm used to seeing Tomozo over on stage left. So this is a weird little flip. It's fine. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. It really doesn't matter who's where. It's just I'm used to seeing her over on stage right. So anyway, let's keep going here. I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know about this one. In the past, I've used the term control chaos with them. This, I hesitate to use the word controlled here. This was just chaos. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Gacharic Spin with Nanmaida. This was a request from Home Gnome, and this was actually one of Home Gnome's 3 prioritized requests for the month of August for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Home Gnome. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. Okay, I had to think about this one for a while, and I was really trying to do everything I could to get the score as high as possible. But the truth of the matter is, folks, there's only so much that can be squeezed out of a stone. You know, there really is. So the score, I'm sure, is not as high as Gacharic fans or Gacharic Spin fans might want it to be, but it is the score that I feel the song deserves, and I'm gonna give it to you. And I know it's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way, but quite frankly, I don't care. It's my show, and I'm gonna give it the score I feel it deserves.
And that, my friends, is called integrity.
Having said that, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that a 6.3. Yeah, 6.3. I feel that is exactly the score that song and that performance deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 6.3. What does that mean? Well, a 6.3 would translate to a pretty good scale rating, so I think overall it was a pretty good song and performance. It would translate to 3 out of 5 stars. It would also translate to a B- letter grade. So there you go, a 6.3, pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with this score? So glad you asked. In the past, I have used the term controlled chaos when it comes to Gacharic Spin and their songs, and in particular their songwriting. And I stand by that comment with those other performances. Absolutely. Controlled chaos. Yes, that makes perfect sense. This was chaos, but I feel it was lacking in the control department. It had some control, but not as much as control as the other songs had. This song felt very disorganized. It felt very disjointed. I felt like this song was desperately searching for an identity, and it kept trying things. Oh, that didn't work. Pull it out quick. Let's try this direction. Okay, let's try adding this in. No, it didn't work. Pull it out quick. You know, it felt like that through a number of parts of the song. It felt like it was looking and searching desperately for an identity, and it couldn't find it. And when they realized, they would shove something in, and after 2 seconds they realized it's not working. Pull it out.
What?
You've heard this one before? Pull it out. No, it didn't sound like it was really going anywhere. It felt like it was running around in circles, chasing its own tail. And I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. When the ending hit, I felt a sigh of relief. I was like, "Oh, thank God it's over. Thank God the self-torture, the self-mutilation. Thank God it's over," because it really wasn't going anywhere. It really wasn't doing anything. It really wasn't doing anything to benefit itself from a songwriting standpoint. Honestly, the songwriting, the actual song, just the song on its own, I would put it down like maybe a 5.2, maybe a 5.3, possibly. The musicianship was nice. I will give everybody credit where credit's due when it comes to how well they were playing their instruments. Everybody sounded fine. Yuri back on the drums, laying down a nice drum pattern. It was solid. And she was doing her best to come up with patterns that would fit the style that they were trying, you know, for a whole 2 measures and then yanking. She was doing her best, you know, and what she did sounded just fine. Koga's bass playing I don't know. Again, it just, I can't even use the word controlled chaos. It was just chaotic. You know, she's literally switching every 4 measures between popping and slapping and fingering, popping and slapping and fingering, to picking, and popping and slapping, and not really giving herself a chance to really get into any kind of a groove. And I mean, look, the switching off, is it impressive? To some extent, it is impressive, but I'm going to be honest with you, folks. Personally, I would have been more impressive if she had taken half of the switches and taken them out and stayed with the style that she was on longer. Give the popping and slapping longer phrases. Go to the fingering, longer phrases. Go to the picking, longer phrases. Go back to popping and slapping, longer phrases. And have her go for, like, I don't know, 16 to 32 measures each, rather than 4 to at most 8 measures each. That just, it got to be too much. And again, running around, chasing its own tail. It's like, where are you going? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish? If her whole goal, if the entire goal of her bass playing was to show off how often that she could switch between her techniques, okay, great, mission accomplished. Where's the groove? There's my problem. So, especially as a bass player looking at that, I mean, like I said, the way that she was able to switch, it was smooth, switching frequently. Okay, sure, it's impressive that she's able to switch frequently, good for her. But where are the bass lines going? What is the bass line adding to the song? All the bass line was adding to the song was more chaos. So, I mean, like I said, though, the technique that she was showing off was nice. It was clean. It was well done, but it just felt very chaotic. That's the only word I could use. The guitar playing from Tomozo was fine. Everything sounded good on her end. When she did her little solo section where she was tapping, you could barely hear her, though. I wish she had been brought up in the mix. Whoever was working the board really should have thought about turning her up a little bit for the guitar solo, or have her switch patches for a guitar solo patch. She was kind of getting buried by the piano, and that's not good. So, yeah, you do something to fix that up, because, like I said, during the guitar solo, you could barely hear her. The keyboard playing from Oreo sounded fine. I got no problem with anything she did. It sounded good. It filled out the sound just fine. Hannah's guitar playing also additionally helping to fill out the sound. Also contributing vocally, doing the trade-offs with Angie. That was nice. Angie's vocals, when she was contributing, when it wasn't Hannah, when it was her, sounded just fine. I got no issue with anything that she did. You take the quality of musicianship, you add it to the 5.3, and it would bring it up to about 5.9, maybe 6.0. So how do we get to the 6.3? The live show. It was high energy. It was all there. All of the check marks got ticked off. Stage presence, check. Stage energy, check. Stage interaction, check. Crowd interaction, check. Showmanship, check. Yeah, it was all there. It was all there. Production, the vid screens, I suppose you can call that production. It was nice seeing Oreo coming from behind the piano up to the front, getting up on the Eagle block. That was a plus. Angie laying down on the Eagle block and kicking her feet up in the air like she's riding a bicycle while laying down, that was a minus. So they kind of canceled each other out. The use of the toy guns. I mean, look, we've seen Paul Gilbert come out with a drill. You know, I mean, it's nothing new. It's nothing exciting. We've seen stuff like that happen before. But if you're going to come out and you're going to utilize those things, utilize them. Don't just bring them out, do one note, and then, we're done with it. What was the point? Just to say that you did it? Okay, fine. You did it for one note. That was it. Thank you, folks. Have a good night. It felt like a waste. It absolutely felt like a complete and utter waste. If you're going to utilize it, utilize it, Do something with it. Do something extensive with it. Do something for more than just one note. Maybe do, 4 measures. Since everything else seems to be going in 4 measures, why not make that 4 measures too? But it felt like an utter and complete waste to bring those out. Was it cute? Yeah, sure. Was it funny? Yeah, sure. For a whole note. One note. Nah. You'd be better off leaving them backstage. But overall, I mean, the live show was nice. It brought it up for sure. But like I said, there's only so much we can squeeze out of a stone on this one, guys. This one was chaotic. I can't even say controlled. This one was just chaotic. Too many different directions, too many different things, too many too many trials and errors. It lacked identity overall as a whole, as far as the songwriting goes. Luckily, the live show brought it up. So that's how we're at a 6.3, folks. I feel good about that score. That's exactly the score I feel the song deserves, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got a 6.3, which is a pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.